Hello everyone and welcome to United Red Devil TV, coming back with our evening transfer news and rumours show on this nice Wednesday evening. Had a little bit of rain today here in the UK, which is nice. It was needed, wasn't so hot. Without further ado, we're going to jump back in and hopefully everyone's doing good today, and we'll start here. The deals keep rolling in for United this summer. Bruno Fernandes has extended his contract with United until the summer of 2027, and there's an option included to extend that agreement by a further 12 months. It comes after United rubber stamp deals for Nassau Mazraoui and Matthijs de Ligt on Tuesday night. The ex-Ajax double act were well known to Erik ten Hag and have cost the club a combined 51.5 million. Speculation over Jandon Sancho remains at fever pitch. Meanwhile, as the reintegrated forward continues to see his name linked with a move to PSG this summer, it is claimed by The Independent that Sancho could be the bargaining chip that forces the French outfit to sell Manuel Ugarte to United. In-demand AS Monaco player Youssef Fofana is another name doing the rounds. Italian giants AC Milan want to sign him, while United have also been tipped to come calling for his signature as well. But I don't believe that we're actually in for Fofana. I don't think. But we'll have to wait and see, I think. An interesting update when it comes to United and the ongoing search for a midfielder. Apparently United have been linked with a €20 million offer for Youssef Fofana. And I thought this would be kind of good to do. Out of the 26 recognised first team players at Manchester United, would you keep or sell these players? And we'll start with Rashford. I think I'll keep him for one more season. If he has another season like he did last season, then sell him. Bruno Fernandes, it's a no-brainer. Keep him, and he's just on a new contract, which is great news for our captain. Mason Mount, I'd keep him for at least another season, so he gets a couple of seasons under his belt and see where we go at the end of next year. Anthony, I'd keep him as backup. McTominay, sell. Casemiro, sell. Shaw, sell. Dalot, keep. Maguire, sell. Martinez, no-brainer, keep. Bayinda, keep as backup. Wan-Bissaki's already gone, so that doesn't really matter. Varane's already gone. Lindelof, sell. Kumbrala's already gone. Keep as emergency. Malacia, get rid of. Ericsson, sell. Shortier's already gone. Heaton, I'll get rid of, because we have Vitek that can be back up. I think he came up through the youth system, I think. Ahmad, keep, no-brainer. Sancho, sell. Greenwood's already gone. Van der Beek's already gone. Sell Hannibal and sell Palestri. So that was easy enough. So let's see the results of 79.2% would keep Luke Shaw. You got to be nutty, bruv. And 63% would keep McTominay. Nah, mate. So the highest rated player to sell out of ones that are still here are Palestri at 46%, Maguire at 45.4%, Heaton at 43%, Evans at 39.9%, Sancho at 37.1%, Hannibal at 32.2%, Lindelof at 22.4%, and Casemiro at only 18.9%. I think people need their heads read. They're not looking at the same piece of grass I've been looking at, mate. Reports from the Times reckon that United are in talks with Napoli over Scott McTominay. Key figures upstairs at Old Trafford have already rejected offers from Fulham this summer, but could see a surprise move to Italy on the cards for McTominay instead. The article indicates that Napoli would prefer a loan agreement for the Scot international. It also adds detail to their transfer budget, which might not stretch to the proposed 25 to 30 million asking price, but they shouldn't be coming up in for a loan, because we do not want to loan him because he's only got 1 year left on his contract. Thomas Frank has been talking about Ivan Toney. United are still thought to be interested in a move for the Brentford striker. Either way, the transfer saga will probably continue right up to the 30th of August. But where will Ivan Toney be playing by that stage? Brentford manager Thomas Frank was interviewed by TalkSport, and he offered up yet another hint on the 28-year-old. People will keep asking me about Toney until the 1st of September. Honestly, I don't know. What I do know is that he's a Brentford player. I'm very happy about that. If he's in my team on the 1st of September, I'll be delighted. He's not been sold yet. His attitude has been brilliant. As always, Ivan is a fantastic player. He's even better as a person. He just loves to play football. So we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Maybe we could go in and with a little sneaky sort of loan with a option to buy or obligation to buy next season, maybe for a quite cheap deal. Great news for United tonight as Bruno Fernandes puts pen to paper on a new contract. The captain will remain at Old Trafford until 2027, and then there's an option to extend that deal. Here's what Fernandes said after confirmation was made by the club tonight. Everybody knows the passion I have for Manchester United. I understand the responsibility and significance of wearing the shirt and the levels of dedication and desire required to represent this incredible club. That's why he's our captain. Brentford are looking to generate £60 million for Ivan Toney this summer, even though that they earlier, I think it was about a week or so ago, they apparently was prepared to take 40 million for him. So they keep going back and forth on their word then apparently here. That's according to the latest reports from the Independent on the striker. United have been linked with the move for the 28-year-old. However, it seems as though the Bees are ready to play hardball. Toney only has 12 months left to run on his contract at Brentford. Ooh, that might actually be a good idea, because if Man United don't actually go in for him, we can approach him in the January transfer window and get him for free. Because in January, because this is the last year of his deal with Brentford, he'll be able to agree pre-contract with United and then just come along when the transfer window ends. It reopens in a summer next year. Can't even speak. Let him speak, Simon. Bet365 have odds on Jandon Sancho, who faces an uncertain future despite being reintegrated into the United squad this summer. His name has been doing the rounds once again this afternoon as Bet365 provide the latest odds on his next club. And they believe Jadon Sancho to PSG is flat odd evens. To stay at United 6-5, Juventus 7-1, any Saudi Arabian team 16-1, and Borussia Dortmund 16-1. United have splashed out just under 150 million on transfers this summer. Nassau, Mazraoui, Lenny Yoro, Mateusz de Ligt and Joshua Zirkzee are on board at Old Trafford, and further deals could follow if Ineos manage to sanction one or two decent sales. However, they might have to break the bank on the next signings, as there are 3 free agents who United could target instead. Quickly going to have a look and see who they are, but I pretty much got a hunch who they're going to be, but we'll have a quick look while we are here. Where are we? So the first one, and it has been very loosely linked with us. Oh, what's it doing? Oh, it's just moved it up again, hasn't it? Bear with me 1 second while I get back to where I was. The first free agent has been very tentatively linked with us, but we don't want to be going for someone as old as him. United were heavily linked with a sweep for Marcos Alonso last summer before signing Sergio Reguilon on loan, and Ineos remain open to bringing in another left back before 30th of August. It comes amid lingering question marks over Ten Hag's first signing, Tyrell Malaysia. He will not feature until October at the earliest. By that stage, it will have been 17 months since he's made a senior appearance. In his twilight years at 33, former Chelsea favourite Alonso is already well versed in the unique rigours of the Premier League. We were tentatively linked with this guy, but apparently it's off. But whether it gets reignited again before the end of the transfer window is another thing, because I know he is 29 and he will be 30 by the end of the season. It might be worth just having him as backup so we do not have to use Harry Maguire. Another man that has done the rounds before, Mario Hermoso, is not, as things stand, a genuine target for United this summer, but the club are similarly open to signing another centre-back. And what's the last one? And yeah, of course, Adrien Rabiot. Here we go again. You might argue, despite being dead battered by Adrien Rabiot before, the former Juventus man was included on a 4-strong shopping list by United in their ongoing search for another midfielder, although the club are looking at more fanciful alternatives to that role. And we'll go back and finish the last few snippets of news. And then we'll wrap up the show for tonight. Yeah, so we've done that one. Manuel Ugarte could be Manchester United's most important summer signing if a deal with Paris Saint-Germain. Why does it keep doing that? Right, there we go. We can carry on now. Manuel Ugarte could be Manchester United's most important summer signing if a deal with PSG can be agreed. The defensive midfield was at the heart of all that was wrong in Erik Ten Hag's team last season, with injuries and age catching up with Casemiro. The Brazilian played well in Saturday's Community Shield against Manchester City, but conclusions cannot be drawn from what many see as another pre-season friendly. Sofyan Amrabat, meanwhile, never looked good enough to be a regular starter at Old Trafford after spending last season on loan. But that's not fair on Amrabat, though, because he kept being played out of position. He was put at left back at times. I think he even had to play centre back once or twice, and he was never played in his position. And on the odd occasion that he was, you look at the performance that he gave in the FA Cup final against Man City. So I don't buy that. That's not fair on Amrabat, man. That's not. With talk of a potential return, signalling that the club may be running out of options. It's why signing Ugarte could be so crucial. Oh yeah, and I've gone over those, so that's that. I've covered everything that I think I need to. So thank you guys very much for watching. Please like the video and share the video around. And if you're new, please don't forget to smash the subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you don't miss a video. If I have missed any kind of news or rumours, please drop me a comment down below, and I'll try and look into it and maybe snip it into the afternoon show tomorrow. And I'll catch you in the next one tomorrow, guys.